Good afternoon, everyone. Let me start by welcoming you all to the Catalyst on what is a very special day for our University of Staffordshire graduates and you, their guests. Before we begin, a small amount of health and safety. In the unlikely event of an emergency, an alarm will sound. Marshals at each of the emergency exits along the side and back of the hall and gallery will guide you to the assembly points and ensure that you exit safely. My name is Dr. Laura Walton-Williams, and it's my privilege to be your Mistress of Ceremonies for today. You're in the heart of our campus, in our flagship building, and we're delighted to have you all here to start your celebrations. Everyone here at the university knows just how important this day is to our graduates, and so I'd like to take a few moments just to walk you through how the ceremony will work and what to expect after the event. The ceremony will commence as the platform party makes their way through the hall to their seats behind me. Our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Martin Jones, will then make a short address. The Vice-Chancellor and Executive Dean will then move to the lower platform in front of me ready to receive the graduates. Each graduate will be guided by our team of ushers to come to the platform to receive their award. The name of each graduate will be announced individually and by course before they cross the lower platform. Graduates, please walk across the lower platform, doff your cap to the Vice-Chancellor and to your Executive Dean, and then our ushers will be here to guide you back to your seat. Now, I know this is the part that you're most nervous about, is this walking across here. So I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. Firstly, there is a ramp coming up and a ramp going down. So please don't take this at pace. Otherwise, I will have to catch you as you fly off the end of the stage, especially if you're wearing heels. Whilst you are crossing the stage, there will be a photographer and videographer. And ideally, what we'd like to try and do is get your smiling face. So when you are doffing, I've never said doffing so much. You've never had to doff before. This is the day of doffing. Basically, use your right hand, because then we'll still be able to see your face. Also, don't prematurely doff. Don't be doffing as you come up the ramp. Just on the floor, there is a green T. Use that as your guide as to when to start doffing. And then you'll walk off and go back to your seat. That's you guys sorted. The only thing I will say is please do take a second to look up and smile at the people who are here celebrating and cheering you on today. Don't rush across. Guests. This is your opportunity to celebrate the amazing achievement of the graduate that you are here with. Whilst we ask you to remain seated as the graduates pass the platform, we really want to encourage you to celebrate their success and reward the hard work that goes into achieving an academic award. So, during the ceremony, especially when your graduate is going across the stage, please make as much noise as you possibly can. Cheering, clapping, whooping, stamping, whatever you want, the louder the better. And because it is the end of the day, what we would like to do is do a little bit of a practice run. Now, graduates, I'm going to start with you guys, because I know that you are noisy, and I'd like you to set the bar as to how loud you would like your guests to cheer. So, on the count of 3, I would like you guys to make as much noise as possible in celebration. So, 1, 2, 3. That was good. Brief, but good. Especially liking the screaming. Guests, now I think we can do better than that. There's more of you. I feel like you could be more vocal. So, on the count of 3, I want you to give a big cheer for the graduating class of 2025. 1, 2, 3. Very good. I also like how much you all wave at yourself as you see yourself on the big screen. So now I think we're all warmed up. We're good to go. At the end of the ceremony, we would ask that all graduates and guests stand as the platform party leave the ceremony hall. Once the platform party has left, graduates, you will follow on and you'll be met by your guard of honour. Guests, we would ask you to remain seated until all of the graduates have exited the hall. We will then head outside where our photographer and marshals will choreograph the cap throw photograph. Now, as we live in Great Britain, and we are somewhat obsessed by the weather, and everybody looks, just check, we don't have the glorious heat wave of last week, rain will not stop play. I have faith that all will be well. Our official photographer will be ready, and we really want to ensure that you get that iconic cap throw photograph, whatever the weather. After that, it's your time to celebrate in the LRV, where music, refreshments, photography, and merchandise will await. So that's our schedule. Now, let's enjoy what will surely be one of the most memorable days in the lives of our graduates. Without further ado, let's begin the ceremony. Please stand, if you are able, as we welcome our platform party. I invite the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Martin Jones, to deliver the opening address.
Welcome and good afternoon. I declare that the Convocation of University of Staffordshire 2025 is now assembled. Honoured guests, colleagues from around the university, graduands and friends, as Vice-Chancellor of the University of Staffordshire, I welcome you all on this very special occasion, a celebration of achievements of our class of 2025. Because today, this afternoon, we mark the success of our graduands from the Staffordshire Games Institute within the School of Digital Technology, Innovation and Business, and also graduands from the School of Health, Education, Policing and Sciences, and particularly the Department of Allied Health. We also celebrate the success of our graduands from our educational partners, Burton and South Derbyshire College, Riverside College, Royal Stoke University Hospital, and Stoke-on-Trent Sixth Form College. Graduands, congratulations on reaching this incredible milestone. As you step into the next chapters of your rich lives, remember the world is constantly evolving and changing. But the skills and knowledges that you gained here are your foundation for the future. And your ability to adapt and grow and innovate and embrace change will be your greatest assets indeed. Because I want you to feel that today is your day, your special day, your opportunity to celebrate properly your significant achievements and to reflect indeed on how far you've come to be here this afternoon. But I also wish to pay tribute to the university staff, your family and friends and colleagues who've encouraged and inspired you on your day, culminating in this graduation here today. As a university, we pride ourselves on our talented students, and here's a taster of that talent in this room this afternoon. At the University of Staffordshire, we're proud to be home to the largest games department in the UK, and indeed one of the largest in the world. And even prouder to be named again the best educational institution at the Tiger Games Industry Awards 2020-24. Because these graduates regularly go on to work in leading studios such as Playground Games, Codemasters, Rockstar Games, Dovetail Games and Naughty Dog. Thanks to the strong hands-on experience and industry engagement that we have. Careers First education is what we deliver at University of Staffordshire. Prime example of this is our One-Up Placement programme, which gives students the chance to gain real-world experience in our in-house game studio. This initiative brings together students from different disciplines to collaborate and work on professional grade projects, including Staff's First, the UK's first university campus to be recreated within the world of a code called Fortnite. Players here across the globe can explore virtual versions of our 3 main university campuses, recreating striking detail, including this very building you're in this afternoon. Students also from this department have secured prestigious transfuser funding, allowing them to launch their own games company called Astral Forward. And today we've seen Abigail Dunn, Jack Edwards, Joseph Jeffries, Mary Jane Law, Brian Allen and Tommy Doherty graduate. This talented team is taking bold steps into the world of entrepreneurship, and we couldn't be prouder of them. From virtual worlds to real-world impact, our Institute Allied Health today is equally focused on changing societies and lives. Graduating shortly today is Sukhavin Bayerin, who completed a PhD empowering South Asian women to effectively manage chronic pain, get this, entirely by distance learning, a PhD by distance learning. What's more, it's so brilliant, she completed this in under 3 years, developed a participant actuation research platform to ensure this is fully included in her research process. Her story today reflects how distance learning programs are creating opportunities for those who otherwise may be excluded from our on-campus study. We're also here to congratulate graduates this afternoon with a postgraduate certificate in human factors for patient safety, who've completed a course grounded in systems thinking and design to improve healthcare performance and well-being. With accreditation from the Chartered Institute of Ergonomics and Human Factors, these graduates you'll see are now equipped to influence patient safety across the NHS and beyond. Now, collectively across the 2 cohorts, our university exists to level the playing field, because we're a university driven by the belief that talent is everywhere, but opportunity indeed is not. So we are proud today to be ranked top 5 for first-generation students in the Mail University Guide 2025, and top 5 indeed for social inclusion in the Times and Sunday Times Guide also this year. And just last month, in the last few weeks, we ranked as a university equal first in the UK in the Times Higher Education Impact Rankings 2025 for our contribution to access to quality education for all, recognising in particular the support we give to students who are first in their family to experience a university education. Why? Because we believe in building skills that not only transform lives, but also uplift their local communities. That's why we're especially proud, and I'm very proud indeed, that we're recognised 3rd in the UK for career prospects in the 2025 What Uni Student Choice Award, based entirely on student feedback. These accolades are more than a ranking, though. They reflect the heart of our university mission, to help every student, regardless of background, not just find a job, but also build a future. And we all know that true success is more than just about numbers and ranking and employment statistics. For me, it's about empowering people to thrive and lead and make a difference. Because at this university, we realise possibilities in everyone. At this point in the ceremony, it is traditional for me to reflect on the journeys of those who've gone on to achieve remarkable things. And this summer, our Chancellor, Major Leveson Wood, world explorer, author and filmmaker, delivered in this room a powerful TEDx talk entitled Everything You Want is on the Other Side of Fear. Leveson spoke in this room about fear not simply being something you overcome, but something you work with, fear being a signal, a guide and a catalyst for growth. Drawing on his own life-threatening experiences and global travels, Leveson reminded us that courage doesn't mean being fearless, it means moving forward despite our fears. Because he said, that cave we fear to enter ultimately holds the treasures we all seek. Building on this, graduands, whether you're stepping into a new job, continuing your studies or taking time to figure out your own path in life, you will of course encounter uncertainty. But uncertainty is not your enemy. It's the beginning of your great discoveries in life. So when fear taps you on the shoulder before an interview, a presentation or a new beginning, know it's a sign that you're about to stand up and grow. Because on the other side of fear may lay your biggest opportunities, your boldest, most significant moments where your real magic comes to life. And in a world that's constantly moving faster than ever and changing, your creativity and ability to adapt with compassion will ultimately matter. And your courage, however quiet or loud, will be the thing that carries you forward always. Building on this, my advice to you from today is build strong networks. Seek out your mentors. Look for the kind of success that doesn't just elevate you, but uplifts others too alongside you. Because as the class of 2025, you have the power to drive meaningful change, not just in your careers and industries, but also in your conversations and communities. Because the future needs you from this afternoon. It needs your voice, your values, and your vision going forward. And as you leave here today, please remember success is not a straight line. It's a winding path with detours, doubts, and discoveries along the way. But with purpose and persistence, you will always find your way. I wish you every success in your journeys ahead, and I hope you thoroughly enjoy your graduation this afternoon. This should be a celebration of how far you've come, but indeed a launchpad for where you head next from today. So honoured guests, please be upstanding. You stand up. And a big noise round of applause to welcome our class of 2025.
I invite the Head of Department, Professor Chris Headland, to present the graduates from the School of Digital, Technology, Innovation and Business from the Staffordshire Games Institute.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you those students within the School of Digital Technology, Innovation and Business from the Staffordshire Games Institute who have gained the following awards. For the Bachelor's degree in Computer Gameplay Design and Production, Raphael Coloci. For the Bachelor's degree in Computer Games Design, Rowan Haywood. Alexander Poynton. Joseph Wild. For the Bachelor's degree in Computer Games Design and Programming, Michael Challenor. Jake Hickman. For the Bachelor's degree in Computer Games Development, Bolu Arwolo. Oscaris Margaritius. Sarthuk Stuchdeve. Advika Shali. For the bachelor's degree in concept art for games and film, Oliver Butt. Juno Matos Redpath. Ria Yempuri. For the bachelor's degree in games art, Daniel Walker. For the bachelor's degree in computer games design with animation, Dejan Dimitrov. For the bachelor's degree in computer gameplay design and production, Roberto Curry. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the awards from the School of Digital Technology Innovation Business from the Staffordshire Games Institute.
I invite the Head of Department, Tim Davis, to present the graduates from the School of Health, Education, Policing and Sciences from the Department of Allied Health.
Vice-Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you those students within the School of Health, Education, Policing and Sciences from the Department of Allied Health who have gained the following awards. For a thesis entitled An Investigation of the Interrelationships Between Multi-Behaviours and Multi-Morbidity, supervised by Professor Chris Gidlow, the award of Doctor of Philosophy is made to Konstantinos Spiropoulos. For a thesis entitled, How Does a Digital Story Influence Registered Nurses' Perceptions of Safety Culture and Patient Safety-Related Behaviours Within an Acute NHS Trust, a Mixed Methods Explanatory Sequential Study, supervised by Wilfred McSherry, the award of Doctor of Philosophy is made to Valerie Nixon. Master's degree in Human Factors for Patient Safety, Claire Donnelly. Master's degree in Medical Education, Iabode Helen Caxton. Bachelor's degree in Health and Social Care, Gloria Abidemi. Saiba Asif. Agatha Bashir. Megan Belford. Tanya Buchanan. Nicole Davis. Sophie DeHoot. Sarah Hallam. Molly Harwood. Rebecca Hickman. Amber Hussain. Aksa Hussain. Amna Ibra. Holly Jones. Receiving the Allied Health Department Prize for Outstanding Contribution, Amy Littlehales. Basra Mohammed. Teresa Apoku Gyamfi. Michelle Powell. Sadie Reese. Ellie Shingler. Katie Stocks. Leela Sabo. Erin Tunnicliffe. Bachelor's degree in Healthcare Studies, Pre-Hospital Patient Care, Catherine Louise Potter. Jessica Stevens. Bachelor's degree in Paramedic Science, Bethany Brooks. Laura Dixon. John Eames. Zainab Mahmood. Advanced University Diploma in Anesthetic Care, Josephine Misa. Sony Joseph. Master's degree in Advanced Clinical Practice, Ayatollah Khan. Bachelor's degree in Nursing Practice, Child, Shannon Smith. Bachelor's degree in Biomedical Science, Mohammed Sahib Tariq. Bachelor's degree in Physical Education and Sports Coaching, Alex Ford. Bachelor's degree in Sport and Exercise Science with Strength and Conditioning, Joe Swift. Bachelor's degree in Biological Science, Thomas Haig. Bachelor's degree in Health and Social Care, Mihaela Mansiu. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the awards from the School of Health Education, Policing and Sciences from the Department of Allied Health.
I now invite Sarah Hallam, a graduating student from the class of 2025, to the platform to give a vote of thanks on behalf of the graduating cohort.
Hello graduates, guests and platform party. I'd like to start by thanking all the lecturers and support staff who believed in us and pushed us to be better. Thank you to my fellow students. We started as strangers and became friends, supporting each other through every challenge. I'm Sarah, and I'm from the graduating class of Health and Social Care. I will tell you a little about my journey. I've never been academic and didn't think I wanted to ever go on to university, but I became bored in my career and was at a loss as to what to do next. I looked into the University of Staffordshire courses, and Health and Social Care stood out to me. In fact, it hit me straight in the face. I've struggled with mental health, lived with people who've had dementia, and worked in the care sector. I've seen the struggles and wanted to help more than just doing the basics. So I took on the University Challenge. I still remember my first day walking into a big open room, being alone and not knowing anyone. We all felt the same and soon started to open up and learn about one another. I've met some amazing friends and lecturers, been on trips to London to look into how legislations are made and passed, struggled to hit deadlines and correctly reference my work. Each year the classes got more in-depth and involved. The work was harder, but we all stuck at it because we all had the same values and passion for what we wanted to do next. It's definitely been a challenge, but extremely worthwhile. I've loved completing this course. In fact, I didn't want it to end. I even started working on campus because I love being here so much, making more friends and meeting so many different people. I know I'm not the only person who feels like this. My class colleagues have got closer over the years, and we've helped and confided in one another. We went from being first years, feeling lost, to encouraging each other and pushing each other through to the end. Personally, I feel I have grown in myself. I am not afraid of taking on challenges and just being me. I am proud of what I have achieved and not afraid to show it. I'm going on to start a master's course in September. I know other class members are too, or going into full-time jobs. Now, I ask you, what impact will you have on the world and what steps will you take to achieve it? As Eleanor Roosevelt said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. I now truly believe in mine, and I hope you all believe in yours too. I wish everyone all the luck for the future. Thank you again to all the staff who have helped us to learn and develop our understanding of an ever-changing world. We have the tools to start our next chapter because of the time that you have given to us. So please join me in showing our gratitude for our amazing lecturers, technical and support staff. Let's make as much noise as we can.
I invite Mike Phillips, Executive Dean, to deliver the closing remarks.
Graduates, huge congratulations to every one of you. Be proud of what you've now achieved. As Executive Dean of the School of Health, Education, Policing and Sciences, it's a privilege to stand before such a remarkable group of graduates, individuals who represent two very different worlds, from the immersive creativity of games design and development to the life-changing impact of healthcare and allied health professions. Today is about celebrating you, your commitment, your resilience, your talent. Whether you've spent your time crafting virtual realities or preparing to support real-world health outcomes, you've worked hard, adapted under pressure, and pushed yourselves further than you may have thought possible. You've collaborated, innovated, problem-solved, and persevered. and every step of that journey brings you here to a moment that marks not just the completion of a course, but the beginning of your next chapter. This is not the end, it's a launch point. You leave us not just with a degree, but with the mindset to grow and lead. You're stepping into a world that's complex, fast-moving, and deeply interconnected, where digital innovation and human care go hand in hand. And whether you're designing a more accessible digital experience or helping someone regain their independence after illness, the power of what you do lies in its impact on people's lives. At University of Staffordshire, we're committed to next generation education. That means preparing you not just for today, but what comes next. It means helping you develop the tools, the confidence, and the values to shape a future that's more compassionate, more creative, and more inclusive. As you move forward, I hope you hold on to the lessons that you've learned here, not just the academic ones, but the personal ones too. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. Keep questioning, keep listening, keep learning. And above all, keep believing in what you can achieve. You graduate today at a time when the world needs thinkers, carers, creators, and change makers. People who don't just respond to problems, but imagine new ways of solving them. So take risks and trust your instincts. Learn from the failures as much as the successes. Let your courage and creativity shape the world ahead. Please stay connected with each other and with us. As alumni, you're now part of the University of Staffordshire's story. Your success is our success, and your journey will inspire others, just as you have been inspired along the way. I'll leave you with the words of Michelle Obama, former First Lady of the United States, who said, "You may not always have a comfortable life, and you will not always be able to solve all of the world's problems at once, but don't ever underestimate the importance you can have, because history has shown us that courage can be contagious, and hope can take on a life of its own." Now, before we head outside for the iconic academic cap throw, which will be captured in photos and film, our Mistress of Ceremonies will explain how it all works. But first, I'd like to ask all graduates and guests to please stand if you're able to do so. And on my count, let's celebrate with a huge round of applause. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, Executive Dean. If I can invite you just to please be seated for a moment. So that concludes your graduation ceremony, but obviously the celebrations will continue. Let me remind you what happens next. When I finish speaking, I will ask you if you're able to stand. That will be the signal for our harpists to begin playing and the mace bearer to approach the stage. The mace bearer will then leave the platform party, followed by our academics, out of the Catalyst Gallery via the rear doors. There, they will form a guard of honour for our graduates, who will follow on. Once outside, graduates, you'll be met by our photographer and photographic marshals, who will choreograph the iconic academic cap throw photograph. Guests, at the signal of our ushers, once the last of our graduates have exited, you are free to join the graduates outside. Once the cap throw photograph has been taken, please can all graduates and guests make their way to the LRV, where refreshments will be served, music will be playing, and photography, alumni, flowers, and merchandise stalls await you. You will also collect your degree certificate. Please don't forget to do that, and please give it to somebody responsible. You will need that. When you're ready, your gowns can then be returned to the registration area before you leave campus. Graduates, this is your day. We couldn't be more proud of what you've achieved, and we wish you all the luck for the future. Please go and enjoy your celebrations. If you are able, could you please be upstanding? Harpist, if you please.
My friend Charlotte watching. Yeah, in the that little studio she uses to if I've got to throw the hat. Don't fall over. Don't lose your balance. Come lean on me if you want. Come lean on me, like, blink me. I think we're the ones that did it down at the graduation. Come on. Go in the middle on it. Scooch over a little bit. Are you going?
Yeah, now, okay, guys, on the front row. Yeah, I'm going to ask everybody on the front row to kneel, obviously. I'll on the front row to kneel, apart from this lady. You okay with that?
Yeah.
2 shots. The first shot is going to be just a cheer, and the second shot is going to be a hat toss. So I'll count in on 3, we'll do the cheer first. Nearly everyone down.
We just crouch it, actually. I'm gonna actually be I'm gonna do this. Oh, you should have said you got bad luck. My knees hurt. Yeah, I've got concrete. I'm gonna have grit in my knee. Yeah. Is my hat okay? Yeah. It's really big cheer.